Hello and welcome to the Motorway Man, and welcome back to my series where I'll be showing you the wonders of the fine cities and towns across the UK. As always, there'll be a bit of history. I'll give my top 5 things to do while you're here. I'll be explaining how to get here and much more. So join me as today we look at the Roman city of Chester. And as always, before I get into things, please subscribe to the channel because it would make me really happy, and it just lets me know you're enjoying the videos and it'll make me happy. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. So, some basic facts to get us going. So, Chester's official name is the City of Chester. It was founded in 79 AD by the Romans during their conquest of Britain. It's got a population of 89,000 people, and it's located in the county of Cheshire in the northwest of England. And you can get to it from the major roads, the M53 and the A55. So as always, we'll be starting with the history. So, when the Romans made their conquest of Britain back in the 1st century AD, they started in the south and worked their way up north. When they reached the northwest, they made Chester the capital, and eventually Chester became the capital of Roman Britain. After the time of the Romans, Chester was still quite a major city, and even all these years later, it's still a wonderful place to visit. And you can still see many Roman artefacts that the Romans have left behind in the city still to this day. So, time for my first recommendation then, and the first thing I recommend you see is Chester Cathedral. Chester Cathedral is one of the oldest cathedrals in the UK, and one of the most impressive as well. In terms of pure volume, it's one of the largest cathedrals in the world. It's spread across many acres of land, and is one of still fully remaining medieval cathedrals anywhere in the UK, so it's definitely a great place to visit. So, coming in at number 2, we have the city walls of Chester. Now, the city walls were built by the Romans way back in the year 80 AD. The city walls run all the way around Chester, and you can walk all the way around if you wanted to. The wall provides you with some great views over the city and the nearby river as well, so it's one I would definitely recommend. Now, you may notice I'm talking a lot about the Romans in this episode, and that's because the Romans founded Chester, and there's plenty of Roman artefacts you can see around the city. Take this for example. This is a Roman garden containing the old Roman bathhouses that I encountered while I was journeying here, and I thought I'd take this video to show you. So there we can see some great mosaics, and up here we can see where the old Romans used to be. Now these are the remains of some old columns. There's the Roman wall I mentioned before in the back there. So yeah, originally this was all occupied by the Romans. And as we can see, there's some great columns, and you can explore the soul. It's actually quite a large garden, and there's plenty of nice places where you can learn about the history. There's a small visitor centre as well, and it's just a great place to come and explore. The Roman Gardens is located right in Chester city centre, so it's very easy to get to. Now we're coming to like the main bath area where the old thermally heated water would have been, and this was for the Roman elite, so only rich people could come here. It's very nice. So yeah, the Chester Roman Gardens, wonderful to come and see. So I thought I'd just take that little video to show you what it's like. So, coming in at number 4, I recommend you take a walk along the wonderful River Dee. Now, if you're too tired to walk, you can see some boats in the back of the picture there. You can actually take a boat ride for about half an hour to an hour, or you can go on a longer one for about 2.5 hours. Now, I've took another video just to show you what it's like. Now, I've come in the winter, so it doesn't look the brightest, but when you come next year in the summer, I'm sure it'll be a lot nicer. You can see a bridge in the background, there's a few ducks in the river, as I say, boats going past all the time, all the good stuff like that. So definitely walk along the River Dee while you're here. It's definitely enjoyable, and on a nice day, it's wonderful. Not so much in the winter, but yeah, on a nice day, it's wonderful. And finally, yes, we do come to number 5, and the best thing that you can do while you're in the wonderful city of Chester is walk along and visit the Chester Rose. Now the Chester Rows are the city's major high street. Now here you can find all your high street retailers, like your major brands, department stores, all that kind of stuff. And as well as the modern stuff, it's really ancient. I mean, just look at it. You can find timber-framed Tudor buildings, but it's still got a mix of modern names, but in an old-fashioned setting. So you can take a step back in time as you walk around the ancient streets of the Rows of Chester. Now there's also little other side streets you can go up, which are also nice to enjoy. They're classed as the Rows as well. And again, it's just a very nice place to walk around and enjoy. I've taken another video because, I had a nice time in Chester. So I've taken another video just to show you what it's like when you're walking down. And at the top here we can see a bridge. And the bridge is from 1897. So it's a really old bridge, but it's really cool. And again, lots of nice shops, hotels, and all the good stuff like that. So definitely, while you're in Chester, you've got to walk around the Chester Rows. And I'm sure you'll have a fabulous time while you do so. So yeah, I've certainly had a nice time visiting Chester. I was visiting a local service station anyway, so I thought I'd come in person, take a few videos for you. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly different one. So, as always, say you want to get here, how can you do that? So, if you're coming to Chester on the southbound, you'll be using the M53. So, you'll take junction 12 of the M53 and it'll say A56 towards Chester. At the roundabout, you'll take the third exit, A56 towards Chester, and shortly after we'll encounter another roundabout, and at that one you'll be taking the second exit, A56, and it'll take towards Chester city centre. And if you're arriving from the northbound side, you'll be using the A55. So on the A55 at junction 41, take the A56 towards Chester. At the roundabout, take the first exit, A56 towards Chester, and at the next roundabout, because again there's that shorter roundabout not too far afterwards, take the second exit, again the A56 towards Chester city centre. And again, as always, if you are arriving on public transport, there is a little bit of public transport information on screen for you in case you need it. So where the airports are, where the bus station, the train station, and of course we have the major roads, the M53, the M56, the A41, the A5116, the A56, the A483, and of course the A55 as well. So there we have it. That is everything that you need to know when you come here to the wonderful city of Chester. So anyway, thanks for you all for watching. I do appreciate your time as always. I hope you've had a great time looking at the city of Chester. I certainly had a nice time visiting. I was there visiting service stations in the vicinity, so I thought I might as well give the city a visit, make an episode about it, all that kind of good stuff. So join me next week as we look at another wonderful city or town. Service station guests on Wednesday, of course. Wonder where I might be. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I go to so much effort making these videos, and every time you subscribe, it does make me really happy, and I do really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Give me a thumbs up if you like Chester, you like me, you like the video. Yeah, so please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next one. Goodbye.